I'm from the Bahamas, which is an archipelago of smaller islands. We don't contribute entirely, or I should say, we don't contribute a lot to the pollution that causes climate change and global warming, but we are definitely being affected, unfortunately. For instance, Hurricane Dorian, we did lose our livelihood, our normal lives. We lost material things, cars, homes, businesses, but we are definitely grateful that we didn't lose any lives.
I know people back home in Mexico who have had to deal with severe drought, severe floods, and this is affecting the agriculture, and people that I know are going hungry. I feel infuriated that this is such a severe issue and people are just not doing enough.
Coming from an island in the Caribbean, I've experienced more than one hurricane, and it's something I would never wish to anyone.
I'm half Czech and half Guyanese. Both of these are experiencing serious impacts of climate change. In the Czech Republic, the summers are getting warmer, we're getting heat waves, and people are dying. In my other country of Guyana, which is low-lying and is 6 feet below sea level, we're having terrible troubles with flooding.
Our sea levels are rising more than we anticipated and make me fearful that if nothing is done, then Miami will become inhabitable, but also in other countries such as my family's hometown in Haiti. Like, we've noticed climate change has been impacting them as well. Not enough water, not enough resources to sustain their community. So we just need action now.
I grew up in El Salvador. Lately, there hasn't been any crops. It's been very hot. The mountains aren't how they used to be anymore. I definitely have a personal experience with climate change, and it definitely has been very disappointing and just makes me overall sad how I can't do things how I used to do back then. When I was younger, my family and I would love going to this rio by a river. We call it Rio Limpa, near our pueblo. And there, a lot of people used to come to fish. Some people would bathe. I would be with my family, we would swim there. Other people wash clothes. And now, when we went recently before the COVID pandemic, that river no longer exists. It's just barely a creek, there's no fishes, it's pretty much dried up.
Something I used to do that I can't do anymore because of climate change is something very simple that I used to do with my family. At night, we used to go outside and look at the stars, and now because of the air pollution that is in Puerto Rico, we can't really see it anymore.
I grew up in a very heavily forested area with a lot of nature around and have a very deep appreciation for it. And through that, I began to learn about the current state of the world and the climate, and it started to worry me. And so I started to do my own research and do some activism of my own and try and help be a part of the solution.
My message to the world leaders is that they have the voice to make a change. They have the power to do something about it. And if we don't take care of our own world, who will?
There's just so much that people don't see and it's happening out there. And although many people think that just by talking things can be solved, really action has to be done.
Please listen to us. Know that we are here, those of us in the trenches who are spreading the word, but we cannot do it all ourselves here at the bottom. We need change from the top.
You have the power in your hands to make a change. A lot of people want to make a change, but they don't have the same type of power. Think of the future generations. Think of the people being displaced. You have the power to make a difference. Make it.
You've seen enough, you've said enough, but please try to do more than enough. We need you, our home is dying.